Hi, you're watching News Audit. I'm Dipavali Hazra. With me is my colleague Anubhuti Gaur. Today, we are going to analyze the second day of Trump's India visit, the second and final day, the day where Trump and Modi talked business. So, yesterday was all about this grand spectacle, grand shows, all for Trump and his wife and his daughter, his son in law. Today was when the actual purpose of this visit was, is what happened. So Trump is overall, he seems really satisfied with his India visit. He's been heaping glowing praises on the Prime Minister and on the Indian community. The purpose of his visit to grab as much eyeballs as possible ahead of a crucial presidential elections coming up in November 2020. So that purpose is met. Now, what about the deals that what does India and US really get out of it apart from the optics that Trump needed and Modi provided it to him on a platter, the Indian Prime Minister. Now, what happened on the business front? So, Anubhuti Gaur, Anubhuti, please take us through it.
Yeah, so as we know that the entire Trump visit to India has been a very high optics affair. Now till yesterday we saw that how whatever happened in Ahmedabad, they visited Taj Mahal in Agra. So yesterday was all about the public glare. But today we know that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump, they held a one-on-one bilateral talks. They were delegates level talks, but what has really come out of those talks is really important that apart from the high optics affair, what has really India gained? So we see that only 3 MOUs have been signed, and the major deal that has been signed is the defense deal. So India and US have signed a 3 billion defense deal. So now India will buy 6 Apache helicopters worth $800 million from US, and apart from that 24 MH-60 Romeo helicopters that India will buy from US at a cost of $2.6 billion. So a total 3 billion defense deal has been finalized, and that was already anticipated that the defense cooperation will be strengthened during this particular visit. And as we know that the both leaders, after their bilateral dialogue, they even they even addressed the media. They said that they talked about different issues from defense, security, energy, strategic partnership, trade, and even people-to-people ties. So we've seen that the major takeaway from this particular bilateral talk has been that both the leaders have reiterated the fact that they are now optimistic about the trade deal. Now we know that India-US trade deal has been on the cards for a long time. There has been a constant tussle. There have been major points of bone of contention between the two countries when it comes to the tariffs and many other issues. But today, both the leaders seem very optimistic about the very fact that now they are very much ready.
Yeah.
They are prepared to at least negotiate the entire trade deal. So that is one of the major takeaways apart from the defense deal. And we've seen that a US firm, ExxonMobil, has also, along with the Indian Oil, have signed an agreement to help India import more LPG. So we see that the 3 major deals that have been signed has been on defense, energy, and telecoms. So on trade front, no deal has been signed, but yet what we've seen is that a positive dialogue has been carried out, and also both the leaders have reiterated the fact that now at least India-US relationship has become better after this particular visit. So that is something that both the leaders have constantly tried to portray, that how the India-US friendship has strengthened and how that friendship is going to help India-US trade deal.
Right, and Trump is really happy with this visit. Even now, in his latest press briefing, he has said that he, in his usual bombastic manner, has said that no other leader has received such a grand reception as he has. Now, that is obviously the jury is open on that, but I'm sure India is glad that Trump is happy. Now, if we talk about the trade deal, of course, like we brought to you in our video yesterday, the trade deal has been under negotiation since 2018, and of course, that big trade deal we were expecting hasn't happened yet, but negotiations are underway for something bigger. That is what the Prime Minister and President Trump said as well. So negotiations are happening, and the outlook is positive. So let's see if that big trade package comes before the presidential elections in November.
And well, also what remains is that after that bilateral dialogue, but US President Donald Trump met the Indian business leaders at the US embassy, which is also a big boost to the to the Indian business leaders. They had a one-on-one with the US president. They even shared their concerns regarding business with the US. So yes, of course, if you see directly that no pact has been signed on trade, yet we see that the relationship between the two countries has somewhere strengthened,
Right.
which opens up more avenues in future.
Absolutely. And if we talk about the other important issues that were raised through the course of this two-day visit, one was on Pakistan. Now, Trump has time and again offered mediation on the issue of, Pakistan and Indian ties, which have been strained ever since the abrogation of Article 370 and, those cross-border skirmishes, terror being pushed into India from Pakistan and Pakistan-based terror camps. That's been a huge, huge issue between the two countries. Trump has once again offered to mediate, but of course there hasn't been any acceptance from the Indian side. And as far as, if we talk about, he has also said that both the countries, India and US, will work together in tackling radical Islam. That's an important
also
point.
talked- and he's also
Even in his speech in the Motera Stadium, he mentioned Pakistan, saying that US and Pakistan is working together positively to eliminate terror from Pakistan soil. So that's an important issue he chose to raise on his India visit.
And also today, even in the bilateral dialogue that both the leaders held, even there after the joint briefing that they held, even in that they reiterated the fact that the both countries have vowed to fight the terror together. And that's what they were mentioning about, that the terror that is emanating from Pakistan, both India and US will fight that terror together. So that's a strong point there made by both the leaders, both US and India.
And Trump, in his latest briefing, has also refused. He's fielded questions on the Citizenship Amendment Act. Remember, this visit to India is happening at a time when tensions have escalated in Northeast Delhi, where pro-CAA, people who are supporting the citizenship laws and people who are against it have clashed. So amid that backdrop, the visit is happening, but Trump chose to not comment on CAA. He said it's an internal matter of India.
Well, yes, he's also talked about the fact that he believes that PM Modi believes in religious freedom, where he's tried to say that he is not going to comment on any of the internal matters of India. So as we see that US President Donald Trump is not leaving any stone unturned to make sure that this bilateral visit is a successful one.
Yes.
It does not want to meddle into any kind of affairs of the country where it would lead to something negative.
Absolutely.
He just wants to keep the entire visit very positive. As we saw that the US First Lady also visited the happiness class. It was a very good atmosphere around when she visited the happiness class. She spoke to all the children there. So we see they want to create a kind of positivity around the entire visit.
Absolutely, and well, why not? I mean, US-India relations are important. They don't want to. It was a milestone visit, of course, of Trump to India, and they wouldn't want to sour things at this stage. So, all in all, Trump is going back a happy man, and he wraps up his visit today. It was a two-day visit, so. That was all in this video. Let us know what you think about the entire Trump extravaganza and where this leads US and India ties further. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.